Being a part of the health professions and being well informed about health issues is an honor and a privilege that not many have access to. Through our undergraduate and graduate education, we become well versed in the lingo of the health professions, and we become well acquainted with certain traditions and common methods of healthcare. Thus, we must learn to kind of interact cross-culturally with the patients that we come across on a daily basis. We must use the principle of universal precaution, in which we assume that every patient we come across has low health literacy. Thus, we must adapt our language using the principles of plain language in order to ensure that health information is easy to understand and comprehend the first time a message is communicated.
Hey Lauren, how are you today? What brings you here?
Good. I was wondering if you could tell me more about cochlear implants. My hearing aids aren't really cutting it, and I would like to hear better.
I think they would be pretty beneficial because you do have sensory neural hearing loss. So a lot of things you can't really hear. Well, it consists of two main components, and there's a
Components?
Yeah, so it's kind of complicated, but I'll try to explain it to you the best that I can. So the internal part is where the microphone is, the transmitter, the processing, that's where everything happens.
It does sound complicated. I'm not really sure I know what you're talking about.
Gotcha. Just one more second. Let me explain the internal part. So the internal part is where all the magic happens, and it has the microphone, and this is actually going to help transmit the sound closer to your ear and help you hear better.
What?
Do you want someone else to talk to?
Yeah, I think I need to talk to a different audiologist because I'm not really
Okay.
sure I understand what you're saying.
All right.
Hey,
Hi.
all right, don't be discouraged. I'm gonna explain to you in plain language what a cochlear implant is.
Finally, someone that can help me.
So what brings you in today to see me?
Well, I've been having a lot of trouble hearing with my hearing aid, and hearing people speak during conversations, it's just really putting a damper on my personal life. And I heard about cochlear implants and I want to know more about it, but I just don't understand what they are.
Yeah, okay, so it sounds like having a cochlear implant might help you a little bit. So basically a cochlear implant is a tiny little machine that helps you hear sounds better. It has two main parts, one part that goes inside the skin and one part that goes on the outside of your ear.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. But the other audiologist said something about a transmitter and a microphone, and I wasn't really sure what she was trying to say.
Yeah, don't worry too much about that. What I do want you to know is that you might not hear right away after getting the cochlear implant. It might take a couple weeks. I also want you to know that you might need to come back to see me for some follow-up appointments after you get it. And I just want you to keep in mind that this is your own hearing journey, and I'm here to help you navigate it successfully.
Wow, well, that sounds so much less scary now. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Plain language uses short sentences, an active voice, common everyday words and phrases, and you pronouns. It is meant to decrease the time explaining health information and therefore increase patient compliance.
So the importance of plain language is it improves patient capacity and it allows the patient to have ownership of their health. And this quote I really like. It's plain language is a vessel that can help bridge the gap between health professionals and their patients.